Could wait like 5 or so minutes, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, I got lots of time. What the fuck?
Oh my god, the Head Games channel is live on YouTube.
What?
Hell yeah, I put the fucking bell notifications on that shit. I should probably pull up my YouTube chat.
I guess.
I help. Stormblazer, there's room. Yo, my room is so fucking hot right now. It's unreal.
Yeah. Tis the season.
Oh, that was really loud in my ear hole. Holy shit. You got your family staying over.
Welcome to the Zomp Squad.
Let's do this. Nope. Back the way you were. YouTube.
Your background looks nicer because it's digital.
It definitely does.
Your background looks nicer because it's digital.
Oh my god, I heard that sentence twice. Wow. Steve said that you had the best stream ever. I am sad that it doesn't show a zombie apocalypse. I'm going to have to fix that soon. That's really annoying. Why would YouTube do that? Like, why would YouTube show the name and not... Yeah, that bothers me.
Yeah, why would YouTube do that to us?
Well, like, not everyone wants their, like... a Minotaur deck, though. That sounds fun. But, like, not everyone wants, like, their, like, name all over the internet.
What? That seems fake.
All right, I'm gonna make it public now.
Yeah, do it.
I need to remember how to do it. Change game to public. There we go. On the Discord. Oh yeah, we'll have to check that out before I leave. Oh, we're playing Dr. Hurt today, huh?
We're playing Dr. Hurt.
I think that's an appropriate power level with what I got.
Yeah. That was part of the idea. Also, just like I want to keep playing Saheeli, but it's like it's the only thing I've played lately, so I'm trying to just mix it up.
Right.
I like that a lot, but it's like that's how I am. I romance a deck and I play the heck out of it,
and then you never pick it up after. Yeah.
Yeah, like I got a bunch of them that I'm staring at here, looking at all these decks, going. Probably only 2 or 3 of you have any interest in playing.
Yeah. I find myself doing that a lot too. Like, when's the last time you saw me pick up Kaikar? Or Commander? Or Bear Force One?
Commander's been a minute, right? Bear Force One, yeah.
Or, Gishath, or
I haven't played dinos in.
Well, I think the deck's in a bad spot right now.
Yeah.
Like it just there's something not. What about Tavasa the Sunlit? You don't even know about that one. Yeah.
I didn't realize you had that.
Yeah. It's got a fancy ass noble hierarch in it. Like, got all sorts of shit in here. I don't even remember what's in this list. Like, I'm going through it just to see like if there's a foil Sterling Grove. What the fuck's wrong with me?
What is wrong with you?
A nice old border Mirari's Wake. This deck's actually a surprisingly a nice looking Sithis. I got like the that border of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kind of like sketchbook almost.
Yeah. Just a random Winsep thief here, guys. No worries. Or an enlightened tutor. What the fuck?
So what bracket level?
I am playing a 2. I genuinely think it's a 2. Because we're talking big butts and it's fun. Have it tried Elysian Grove in here? Don't you hate when you go... Oh, look at this old school, like, Birds of Paradise. Like...
Yep. What is that doing there?
Oh, don't worry. There's just a Teferi's protection in here, guys. It's okay.
Is it the mystical archive one?
Yeah.
No big deal.
No worries, guys. God, going through my... Oh my god, there are so many game changers. Look at this game changer.
Look at that game changer.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I think mine is a pretty solid 2 as well. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, no.
I know, right? And randomly an Eldrazi conscription. Oh, I hope he doesn't think I'm playing this deck. I'm just going through it. A Sword of Feast and Famine? What the fuck? Flooded Strand?
Yeah, you're not screwing around there.
Yeah, this deck said there's no fucks given here. Holy shit. Ristic Study? Like, who just randomly finds Ristic Studies? So this deck had at least 3 game changers in it. Whoops. I really should just take this deck apart. The sleeve.
Yep, sounds like a 4.
Yeah, the sleeve's backwards on this one. Oh, it's Phage. I haven't played Phage in a while. Sad thing is I think technically Phage is a 4-2 or 3 at least, but it doesn't play like a 3. Phage is definitely like a 2 at best. All right, let's see what we got in Kaikar here while we wait. So we got a random Perforos here. That's a good card. Finale of Revelation. A proxied Mana Crypt. Don't worry, guys. It's just a proxy. That shows you how long it's been since I've played this fucking deck.
Yup.
There's a Brutaclad in this one. Oh, here's another Teferi's protection. Don't worry, guys.
What deck are you looking at?
Kaikar.
Just sitting on a bunch of T-Pros.
There's an Elish Norn in here.
Old one?
The old one, yeah. The +2/+2 and -2/-2. Oh, I'm gonna seize was such a good card for this deck. Gargantuan the Great? That is such a fantastic name. Yeah, not as many game changers, but there is a random Teferis. Yo, how many Teferis protections do I have now? Good gracious. You know what's interesting? I could, in theory, have my Pandora's playlist play on Twitch. And that's not considered copyright, I guess. What's up, everybody? All right.
Yeah, I see other people do that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to, just because the chance of some sort of audio going onto YouTube too is just too much for me. I don't want to deal with it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. Because YouTube is very particular when it comes to copyright and shit. So how is everyone doing on this lovely day?
I'm good.
Pretty damn good. I'm chill. And I'm also not playing Winota Joiner Forces. That's not in this lobby.
Oh yeah, so I think I accidentally I scared someone off earlier. So I was going through a deck that I haven't literally picked up in probably 2 years. And I just started like looking through to see what was in it, and I'm like, oh, there's a Mana Crypt in it. Oh, there's the Teferi's Protection in it. There's a Heuristic Study in it. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of game changers in here.
Yeah. And I mean, especially they just added quite a few.
Oh, and
So
it had
what
like
are-
aura shards and
what
stuff.
are exactly we playing?
I
Aura shards is nasty.
yeah, I am playing. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. It's Belothar the Steadfast, and basically the plan is to just booty blast people. And this deck is, I intentionally made it a 2. There's no game changers in it. There's no combos in it. I don't think there's any tutors in it either. But yeah, it's like just a fair like walls deck.
Yeah, so we're down at the lower end, I would say, with these. I mean, they're well honed, but not having a lot of powerful cards. Yeah, like I have the War Doctor and Ryan Sinclair. It's a budget deck, so, and it doesn't have any game changer or anything either. So it's definitely in the 2 category, but it's pretty streamlined. It's also got a like budget mana base, so it plays a little slow.
Oh, as a heads up, everyone's
Gotcha.
okay with me streaming on Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, you're good with that. I'm good with that. So just to clarify, actually, so I missed some of it. I heard the walls part. I don't mean to be rude, but
Oh no, you're good.
Like how, like what if we're like bracket wise? What are we talking
Oh,
bracket wise or
2.
power level? Whatever you to explain it. 2.
This is a 2. It could probably swing with 3s, but this is a 2. As I said,
haven't-
no game changers. Like it's tuned, but I mean, I guess technically it would be a 3 because it's better than, I don't know, better than an upgraded precon, because technically there's only a few cards from the precon that are on here, but
Yeah, you can still like, because I mean this would be considered, I mean, but 2 literally says above 2 constructed precon, so like
yeah,
just like a precon.
well, yeah, so we have a whole episode on our podcast about the bracket system, and you really should go check it out. Hashtag shameless plug.
I probably would. Like real quick, what's your thought on like because so for me, like seeing there's a fair amount of the people that stick within the range of bracket 3, they want to stick in there because there's a lot of
That's usually where I'm at too. I usually build at a 3. But then there's the occasional 4s that I'm like, okay, let's spice things up. I personally have 2 4s, and then I would say pretty much everything that I'm building is a 3. Even if there isn't game changers because of 2 decades of experience, I guess. But
yeah,
I think that's really like
So I'm
kind of
gonna
what's
just-
wrong with the bracket system. It is that it's confusing to say that 2 is where your precons are, but also have it be the bracket where you don't have any game changers at all. Because really,
Yeah.
like, so we kind of make the argument in our other conversation that I actually think it makes perfect sense for one to be both the kind of meme lists and the precons.
Yep.
And that you could
Gotcha.
actually have 2 be the kick-ass precons, because there are a bunch of them.
mm-hmm.
So the 2 could be the precons that like came out of the box a little overpowered, and then anything that's like an upgraded precon, and then in 3 you start
Gotcha.
introducing game changers. So I
Yep.
think that Zombie and I, we've been playing for a long time. We build a lot of decks. I think that the spirit of what we're going to play at power level wise is almost always going to be a 3, game changers or no.
Right.
So like but from the technical standpoint, what I'm sitting at here is a 2, but from a like spiritual standpoint, it's a 3.
Right.
I'm not. I just want to like kind of say in my Rule Zero talk real quick before I even get like my first hand going here that this is a 3. This is meant to be a 3. This is a good
Okay.
3. There's 0 infinite combos in here. There's 0 game changers in here. But do note there is things like I wanted to check with you. Is Craterhoof Behemoth a
Totally
game
fine.
changer?
Nope.
Okay, so Platinum Angels in here, and there's also Kozilek, stuff like that. This is Simic cheat stuff out for free deck.
Yeah.
So far I haven't heard any game changers, with like ironically, because those are all very powerful cards.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
And I also thought it was super fucking hilarious that they didn't put any Eldrazi's on that list.
I don't think they need to, because realistically
I don't
speaking,
think they need to either.
like,
Not a lot of creatures.
right. Because the thing is, creatures die to removal, right? Like, I know that's an argument everyone
Oh
can say
my God.
say about everything, but that's basically how it is for me.
So I can't keep look at this. There's this cave.
Oh,
Woods passage.
by the way, time.
Quarry, Island, forest.
What's up?
If you mulliganed, go ahead and stay to 7. We're here for the content, so I'd rather you have a keepable 7 than yeah.
Actually, yeah.
We're here.
should-
We're here for fun, right?
I want to let everybody know.
Let me randomize the player order.
right now because I haven't played
One.
since like October,
Ooh.
and I don't know what a game changer is or
Okay, cool.
bracket system.
Okay.
But
So
this was like a 6.
can I summarize in one sentence?
Yeah.
So if you were on a 1 to 10 scale before, cut it in half and round up.
That's your number.
I'm
That's
a
your number.
3.
Yep.
So if you were a 6 before, you're a 3 now.
Yeah, but I tell all the ladies it's a 5.5.
Hell yeah, that's right.
We got there.
Yeah.
I'm at 39. I am at 39. Look at that. So,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
okay, so the brackets systems are basically their way of having a set in stone way of being able to grade your deck, even though there's some things that have like numbers, but there's also things that are like you shouldn't have many tutors. Okay, well, what the fuck does that mean? Anyway,
Yeah.
and
Is
then
there a way to go like watch your channel live, like subscribe to you and watch?
yeah,
your
right now,
stream, or
right now,
follow you or whatever?
if you were to go to Head Games YouTube on YouTube,
Hold on. Hold
that's
on, give me
wh-
30
yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, if you look up Head Games MTG, like that's the all together.
yeah.
That's the
That
easiest.
is
Easiest way to find it.
hilarious.
We can't totally stream snipe them. You're right.
You can, but my hand doesn't get showed on stream. Sorry, guys.
Never mind. Never mind. Put it away.
I
No,
would
I
say you
just
get to
thought
see
it
this
was
handsome face, but I put it on the
cool.
camera now already, so.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You're a beautiful man.
Aw. I just got my haircut today. Thanks for noticing.
So this was like a pre-con, and I just loved her. So I put like $40 in it, and then put a couple lands that I had from older decks. So,
But the funny thing is, with what you just said, that's a 3 automatically. Because it's an upgraded pre-con. But like again, like I think there's some things that could be fixed, right? Like one like Tim said, having 1 and 2 combined to be 1, have upgraded precons with no game changers for 2.
Me too.
And then keep 3 and 4 the same, and I think you're fine.
Yeah, and the game changers is they made a list of cards that they consider to be so strong that you should pay attention to how many of them are in your deck. And in the middle tiers, for a 3, you're allowed up to 3 of the cards from this list, and you can still call yourself a 3. And then once you get to a 4, the gloves are off. You can play as many as you want, and then 5 is CDH level, which is really its own game. But so it's a kind of a pseudo restricted list.
Yeah.
But again, it's really just it's a way to have a conversation about power level, and it's still evolving.
Yep. Yeah, and they're still saying that they are in the beta of everything too. So
they're still figuring it out, but it's a good start.
So yeah.
Okay, I have a very bad 7. How's everybody else?
I have an okay 7. I wish I had more than 2 lands, but I still can do lots of things.
I can't complain.
Do you want to do intros?
I will be in a second. So we're gonna do the standard YouTube intro thing. You'll know it when you hear it. But all you're gonna do is just say who you are, what deck you're playing, and kind of like what your deck's about, right?
Yeah. Give a little summary.
Yep. So I'll hit the record button. That always helps. Yep. And then I can put my YouTube chat back up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, welcome to another episode of Commander with Randos. And I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. So, Tim, why don't you start everything off?
Today, I've got the War Doctor and Ryan Sinclair. So this is a Boros Exile Matters deck. The War Doctor has a trigger where he gets time counters whenever I exile things, and then when he attacks, I can do damage to any target equal to the number of time counters. So if he isn't dealt with, he can one-shot people. But it's also kind of a lower power level deck. It's meant to be relatively fair, so it's a budget deck, somewhere in the bracket 2.5 range. But yeah, War Doctor Ryan Sinclair.
Alrighty, Will, what do you got going on for us today?
Alrighty, I'm playing Miss Bumbleflower. She's my favorite. I just like drawing cards and making friends. So
yeah.
Who doesn't love drawing cards?
That's living the dream right there.
That's pretty much it.
Nice. Alrighty. Gargantuan the Great. What do you got going on for us?
As you can see, I'm over here trying to have a little bit of trouble. I have to try one more time on that hand here in a minute. And sorry that I'm also a wee little bit laggy here. So I'm playing Bonnie Paul Clearcutter, or Paul Bunyan, if you want to look at it that way. So when it enters the battlefield, you get an ox equal power and toughness equal to the lands you control, and then whenever you attack, no matter what you're attacking with, draw a card, and you can put a land from your hand or graveyard into play, which is awesome because there's a lot of different lands that you can a lot of manipulate and or kind of look at that throughout the plays. But yeah, also note that it is I play stuff for free, like what is it? What is the Elvish Piper deck, if you will?
Ooh, Elvish Piper. Oh, dude, I used to play with that card in Standard back in.
I have to
A
go
long,
for
long
one
time
more
ago?
hand, dude. This is wild.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry. As I said, we're here for the good time, so just get a keepable 7, and we'll go from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, the zombie apocalypse here, and we are playing Baldar the Steadfast. I probably said his name incredibly wrong, but I heard a song the other day, and it just made me want to make a deck, and it was by Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. So that's what we did here. This is a big booty deck, and yeah, we're the goal is to draw a lot of cards with my commander's ability, and then smack face with a whole bunch of defenders and big bootied creatures. So here we are. Does everyone have a keepable 7 now?
I do.
Yay!
I think.
Good.
I mean, it's not the best. It's not the worst.
It's keepable.
But it's keepable. Alrighty, Tim, let's get this party started.
I'm going to draw my first card. It was a good one. I'm going to start with a Path to Ancestry, which enters tapped, and that's it. Pass.
I'm gonna also draw a card, and then I'm gonna play a Seaside Citadel tapped, and
Yes.
then I'm gonna pass.
Yes.
Remember the good old days of us having to build boxes and put our phones on top of it, Tim?
I really do remember.
Yeah. I'll do a command tower, and I just have to pass.
Okay. So
boy.
we're gonna go ahead and draw my card for turn.
I'm so
And-
proud of that cardboard box.
We're gonna, yeah, I love it too. We're gonna play the Catacombs, and we're gonna fetch for the Triome tapped and then pass.
All right, I'll untap. I will draw my card for turn. Gonna have the world's slowest game. This is a hidden volcano, which also enters tapped, and I can pay 5, sack it, and discover 5, 4. I can't remember. 4. It's probably not relevant for yet. Pass.
Untap. I can
It's-
get rid of this.
It's weird. The card reader keeps bringing up really weird cards, like common curve filler, creature, shapeshifter. During deck building, choose any number of 9, from 1 to 9. Write that number in
That's right.
this card's mana cost,
Mhm.
power, and toughness. Like, why is that popping up? And then we got Preston.
I'm gonna play Sungrass Prairie and a Devoted Druid.
Devoted
And then
Druid.
pass.
That card's pretty good.
Yeah. Good boy.
Gotcha. Draw for turn. Oh my word, man.
Did we get what we
Yeah.
needed? But that
This
didn't
is-
sound like it.
No. Yes and no. I mean, sure, I appreciate it. It's nice. It's fantastic. But those are like, you can't do that. And I need mana.
Don't we
That's
all?
Really, it's okay. We'll get there. I'll do a Urza's Cave as land for turn. You need 3 to sacrifice it later on to search a library for a land card, put it into play tapped. But for now, I'm gonna tap Command Tower and Urza's Cave for Nature's Lore. I'm gonna go get a forest, put it onto the battlefield.
This
tap,
man's-
then shuffle. I'll go ahead and pass. I do want to look at my next card. Good thing
Man's
it's
casting spells.
getting rough.
Alrighty, folks. We're gonna go ahead and go to my turn too. We are gonna play a forest, and we're gonna play an overgrown battlement.
Oh, I have to get a.
I have to remember I actually have to tap things now. And then I'll pass the turn, because when I goldfish,
Yeah.
a lot of the times I don't tap things, especially if it's like turn 2 or whatever.
Hey, that's a land. That's not so bad. It's also a tap land, like every other land in every card in this deck. I'm gonna play the TARDIS.
That is a good card for you.
Yeah, it is. So if you're unfamiliar, it's a 2/4 vehicle. When it attacks, if I control a Time Lord, the next spell I cast has Cascade, and I may Planeswalk, but we're not playing with that function. And I'll pass.
What's the crew cost on that thing?
2.
2. All right. Hey, I drew a land. It's also a tap land. It's a Temple of Enlightenment.
Don't forget to scry, my friend.
Yeah, sorry about the glare. I'm fighting it. I'll keep it.
So wait, you're telling me you don't want to spend like $200 on studio lights?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Weird.
I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play a Rishkar Puma Renegade.
That's pretty solid.
I'm gonna get some dice out, and then that's all I got. Pass.
Everyone's ramping too much.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Making me sad.
Untap, upkeep, draw. It's a little bit off, boys. It's a little bit off.
He says that, and then he's gonna be like,
What do we do with this?
Manifold into
Skyshroud Claim.
yeah.
No. No.
None of
I
that.
don't know what to do here. Like, I really don't know what to do. No, none of that. I want ramp. Trust me, I'd like it. I'd like it. Do I just wait? Do we get smacked a lot here? I
have a 0-4 defender. There's nothing being smacked anywhere.
Yeah, know about that. No, I'm kidding. I have to just have to pass the turn here, guys.
Oh no. All right, we're going to turn 3,
There's
friends.
7 cards in hand. We'll
Cool.
pray for a land next turn.
Okay, so I officially lied and I found more ramp. So we're going to play this Bountiful Promenade. We're gonna tap for 2. We're gonna play Vine Trills, which is a 0-4 defender that taps for any color or for a green mana. So I'm gonna tap this for 2 green mana, and we're gonna play Wall of Junk. It's okay,
Yes.
guys. It's just a wall of junk. Don't worry
It's
about
just
it.
a wall of junk. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn after that. Don't mind all my defender
Pay
creatures.
no attention to the wall of junk. I love that card so much. Okay.
It's so bad in every other deck except
It's
this.
so bad in every other deck. Okay. How do I best set myself up here? Yeah. I'm gonna tap for 3. And we're gonna play Ryan Sinclair. Because it is my commander, I get the Path of Ancestry Scry trigger. I'm fairly certain we have to put that on the bottom. And then we are going to play Boros Garrison as our land for turn. That's going to return one of these lands. I don't think it matters which. Let's put the Volcano back in our hand. And that's it for me. Pass.
Do the untap thing. Do the draw thing. Hey, I knew that was coming. It's an Evolving Wilds. Not the best land, but he tries.
Hey, he does what he's supposed to do.
He's doing his best, all right?
He makes a land drop. That's what he does. And I'm going to tap for
Next two.
Miss Bumbleflower.
Aw.
1/5
she
rabbit
is.
medicine. And just, I'm going to pass, and then I'm going to crack this just to save time. Go get probably an island.
All right, untap all my lands that were totally tapped before draw
Yeah.
for turn.
To cast that spell you cast last turn.
It's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll have to. I don't know. I have no lands. Okay, gotta do 2 for right here. We'll do 2 for a key to the vault, and then I'll pass.
Is that the
even
one
see
where
my
you
cards,
discard a card and it makes something on? No, I'm thinking Key to the City. What's Key to the Vault?
Yeah, so the key to the vault says whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may exile a non-land card from among them, put the rest on the bottom in any random order, and cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost.
Oh, that card sounds like fun. All right. So we're gonna go to turn 4. my hand's getting silly, guys.
We're in danger.
No,
everything sounds fine.
everything has defender. It's okay, guys. So we're gonna tap this for 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna play the Fecunded Green Shell, which is
Oh my god.
yeah, it's great. As long as you control 10 or more lands, he gets creatures I control get +2/+2, which is actually bad for me. And then whenever Green Shell or another creature you control with toughness greater than its power enters, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it into your, onto the battlefield tap. Otherwise, put it into your hand. So that went and triggered. So we're gonna look at the top card. It's gonna go right to my hand. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Another defender, guys. It's okay. It's a 0/3 this time. But he also taps for mana equal to the number of creatures with defender I control. Turns out he does have a bigger butt, so we're gonna go ahead and do Fecunded Green Shell's ability again. It goes into my hand. It's not a land. It's all right, guys. I only drew 2 cards.
What was it?
I don't have to. I don't have to reveal it. I get to see it.
Yeah, but we're friends. You don't have to. But every now and then, you can get somebody with a
Just
great.
know that there's more creatures in my hand.
Do they have defender?
Surprisingly, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm out.
The man lied to me. He said this was nothing but defenders. Tim, it is on you, sir.
Yeah, that Green Shell doesn't have defender. What the H?
I know. But he has a big butt, so
Yeah. Well, that seems like the truth.
I saw a snapping turtle that was pretty big. Yeah, your bunny has a big butt too.
Yeah.
But the
see?
problem is it has blue.
Oh.
There's no blue in this list. But I am a fan of adding colors to decks that don't need them.
My kingdom for an untapped land.
Wolf.
Man, if I had an untapped land,
It turns
I could do the
yeah,
I could do the thing.
you could definitely have done the thing. But it turns it turns out budget mana bases aren't good, Tim.
They're so bad. If I had an untapped land, I could do the thing. All right. Well, we're just gonna do the slower version of the thing and see if we can get there. So I'm gonna replay this hidden volcano. Hold on. Am I just mathing wrong? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do have a land that taps for 2.
I do. I will play Path of Ancestry. Tap Path of Ancestry. Oh, that's why. Hold on. That's why it doesn't work, because it's in reverse order. That's okay. We're still going to tap the Path of Ancestry, and we're going to play this Soul Ring, and then we're going to tap that Soul Ring and cast the War Doctor.
Seems good.
Did we lose one?
We lost him.
Oh, we lost him? Dang.
Less friends.
Yeah, that's not great. He was the one I could attack.
Wait, you're telling me you don't want to go through a 0/7 or 4/6 or a 0/3?
I can't run a 2/2 into a 4/6. No,
No,
I actually can't.
no.
and our buddy Will's got big enough attackers to make that not work either.
That stinks. Well, I guess this recording's ending.
You're telling me. Okay. Yeah, that's it for me. Pass.
Alrighty, I'll untap. Nothing in the upkeep, but I can draw. Ooh, I can get more scry action going on. Temple O plenty. We'll keep it. That's just fun. Yeah. let's go ahead and tap this guy, and we got to put one into it, so we'll use this guy. And then we'll tap the Devoted Druid for 3, and we'll play Cutzil, Malamet Exemplar.
What's that
He
do?
makes it so opponents can't cast spells during my turn. So if there's anything you want to do, now would be a good time while it's on the stack.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. And then he also says whenever one or more creatures you control with power greater than its base power deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Hmm.
So stuff
Interesting.
with 1/1 counters.
Wow.
So since I cast my first spell, I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on Bumbleflower.
I am
and
not
she's
trusting
gonna
this
get flying.
bunny.
She's gonna get flying. She's just a friend. I'm
You're
gonna
just
go
giving away
ahead.
flowers.
I'm gonna go, Mr. War Doctor. I don't want to butcher your name. How do I? Oh, Tim. It's right.
Just Tim.
Okay.
Yeah, just Tim is
Time?
fine.
Time? Is that no? Okay. Tim,
Uh,
I'm gonna let you draw a card. I'm gonna let you draw a card there.
I'm drawing a card.
You're drawing a card. It's Bumbleflower's first trigger.
I love drawing a card.
Oh, you could have given him cards so he could have gotten lands. Gosh.
Then I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna play a Mind Stone.
That's your second spell.
That is my second spell. So with the Bumbleflower trigger, I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on Cutzil, and it'll get flying. No haste though, and then we'll spread it out. A zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Did I nail that?
You did.
Yes. Go ahead and draw a card, and then I'm gonna draw 2.
Nice.
And then I would like to draw one more card. So since Bumbleflower's got flying and vigilance, and when I hit things with counters on them, I get to draw a card.
You do?
The green shell's got reach, so I got to go for you, Tim,
You got it.
for just 2.
Oh, it does have reach.
Wait, hold on. Is it flying?
Yes.
It is until end of turn. She jumps. When she puts counters on things, they jump.
I can block.
Oh, you
You
got
can. He
I have
has the TARDIS, which flies.
Oh, okay. Yep.
They would
So,
just bounce
I mean,
off each other, right?
I will. Crew the TARDIS and assign block.
Yep. You got it, buddy. No drawing for me. And then that's it. I'm all done with that.
Sweet.
Everybody got cards.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Nuts. Okay. So everyone has forest, guys.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Okay, so white. I can't do that. Oh wait, this makes a whole bunch of mana of any color I want. Right. Okay, so we will white, and a colorless for enduring innocence.
It's a goat
Ah,
or sheep.
it is a sheep. So whenever one or more other creatures you control enter the battlefield with power 2 or less, I draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn, and then when it dies, it comes back as an enchantment. Guys, I broke the rule. It has a bigger power.
Wow.
I'm a monster.
Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna add 1.
So it's like the deck of big butts and people who like big butts, right? So
Yeah,
Enduring
yeah.
Innocence it's just somebody who likes it. It's an appreciator.
Yeah.
It's a posterior appreciator.
That sounds about right.
There you go.
So we're gonna go ahead and add 3 green to my mana pool. We're gonna add a black, a white. Okay, hold on. Let me get the mana shower. Mana tracker. Where is it? Show mana tracker. All right, so I added 3 green. So then I'm gonna add black, white. Okay, so we're gonna use one of each. Oh wait, no, we're gonna cast something else first. So we're gonna use white 2, 3 for welcoming vampire. She has a bigger butt.
Technically meets the rules.
It means
Not a
well,
defender, though.
but she
I'm gonna say that's an asterisk.
she does trigger fecundant green shell. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the top card. It goes to my hand. Oh, that's
Deck
fun.
is a lie.
This, to be fair, this hand's nutty. Okay, so then we're going to black. Oh wait, I draw from enduring as well, so that's already triggered. So whack green and then 1. I guess I can leave this untapped. We're gonna play my commander,
Hey.
who also has a fecundant green shell, and this will trigger. So I'm gonna look at the top card.
You just drew all of your card draw enablers.
Yeah, I did. And then I'm also, since I drew a really good card, we're gonna go ahead and play Soul Ring. That's a good card, right, guys?
I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. It's seen
I
first
have another
play.
idea.
Oh, yeah, go one more.
How about all my creatures have Skulk now?
Yeah, all your creatures have Skulking out. That's good.
So I have a feeling that TARDIS is coming my way, Tim.
Okay.
I
You
have-
have a reach creature.
I do. You're right. But I want to swing this 7/7 at somebody.
You can swing the 7/7 at me. Like, you literally can't block it.
Oh right, no one can block.
Right.
Oh god, this
Yeah,
deck
don't
is
worry
stupid.
about that wall of junk. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. It's just a 7/7 that's now unblockable.
Hey Tim.
Yeah.
There's a wall of junk coming your way.
That sounds like a really bad porno.
Because it is.
I'll go to 33.
That's the name of my
That's the name of your sex
unrevealed my unrevealed sex tape, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna minimize my screen a little bit so I have more room for all my stuff. I'm sorry.
What
Humble
a problem to have.
Yeah.
I wanted to wait until after combat, but Tim, I'm probably going to be letting you draw a majority of these Bumbleflower trigger cards.
What?
I mean,
Uh,
fair, right?
yeah,
He's, he's drawing a decent amount on his own over there.
Yeah, I feel like you're drawing good, bud.
I think I'm okay. I think you're right. I'm just organizing my life, so you guys are good to do you.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can do it. I need the hottest draw in the universe.
I'm gonna slap this space bar.
Thank you.
Okay, hottest draw in the universe.
It's right there.
If it's the right card, believe it or not, I think I can win.
Oh God.
Ooh.
It's not the right card.
Oh dang it.
Maybe I won't let Tim draw.
It's a really circumstantial win. It has to be exactly right. Everything has to be exactly right.
Oh, do you not have any 0 drops or something, and then all you have to do is cast a 1 drop?
If I drew a 1 casting cost spell, particularly there's Lauren's Escape in here. It's a 1 mana spell that gets creature indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can, if I crew the TARDIS, attack with the War Doctor, hold priority, cast Lauren's Escape on it, I flip my whole library and the trigger kills somebody. And then I may or may not be able to get extra combat phases. Okay, our boy's a problem over here. 1, 2, 3,
What?
4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
you're not
7,
wrong.
8, 9 is not enough. That's pretty sad.
Why is this turn 5? Oh. This wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, you heard about my sex tape, Stormblazer. That's all. It's called Wall of Junk. It's my shame and yet my greatest achievement.
All right. Gosh, I am really just choked on mana, and I'm gonna miss a land drop here.
Oh God.
Like I have to leave up enough to not die.
Oh my God. How much does this guy tap for now? I still only have. Oh, I have 4 defenders. I totally had more mana. I am so bad at this game. Because I have 4 defenders, not 3.
Okay. All right. I am. Will, you don't have any flyers or reach creatures? Is that correct?
Not currently.
Okay.
If he casts a spell, he can give a creature flying now.
Oh, he can.
Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I mean, no, he
Yeah,
can't. He can't do that.
I get that Bumbleflower trigger, and then I can give something a counter and jump it.
But all you got showing available right now is no, you guys tap for green. Okay.
They do. They do.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna tap 1 in a red and play Ren's Resolve. I'm gonna exile the top 2 cards of my library until neither of them are lands.
I do love this. The Wedding of River song now.
Yeah, I guess. It's.
I love that card. That's all.
Thanks.
Nice.
Okay. Depends on how fast this game ends, but if it's ending as fast as I think it is, yeah, there might be another game rather shortly.
Oh my god, this is so awful. I'm not going to cast either of those cards, and I'm going to pass.
Ooh. Notice how you left up removal mana.
Thanks for the oof. I really appreciate your care and concern.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Mister, I have 9 creatures on board.
I mean, I also do have a lot of mana.
Oh,
too.
Okay. So that makes it okay.
Yeah.
Who's the best boy? It's Quain. It's Quain.
Is that bunny that draws cards for everybody or something?
And gains a life. Everybody forgets about
And gains a life. Listen.
That's the most important part.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Bumbleflower the counter there. Give her flying. See if I can get in with her anywhere. I doubt it. How big of a butt does that TARDIS have?
4.
Okay. Some Bumbleflowers, but okay.
I do have a 6 that can block the air.
I'll give Tim the draw. Me and Tim, we're boys.
Thank you.
Tap the Mind Stone. I'll tap Sungrass Prairie. And I'm going to cast Swiftfoot Boots. And then, Tim, go ahead. Rip that draw.
I'm going to draw again?
Yeah.
Ripping that draw. Can we believe neither of those are lands?
I do believe that actually, Tim.
I tried. I'll give Bumbleflower another counter.
Yeah.
So she's up to a 4 math 8. I'll tap the Devoted Druid.
I also have a 2/3 flyer too.
Equip the boots to Quain. If
Nice.
That's cool with everybody.
Well, we can't cast spells on your turn, so it has to be cool with us.
You're right. Oh, I get to draw 2 cards because I cast 2 spells.
You sure do.
And oh, yeah. Let's see what I draw with the Cutzil trigger. I'm a swing. Well, the green shell's still a 6, and
Sure is.
yeah.
I also have a 2/3 flyer too, so I could double block and kill your creature.
Oh, I don't like it.
I'm just saying it's
Did you
possible.
hear what he just said to you?
Are you threatening me?
I am not. I am just giving you all the information.
Yeah,
There's
that
no
sounds-
hidden information
that
here.
sounds like something that somebody who's threatening you would say.
Go for it. I think to give us a fighting chance. Well, let me see what I draw. I'm gonna swing Bumbleflower and it Tim.
Yep, I'm not no blocks this round. How much is it?
Just 4. I
Four.
want to see what I draw. I have not played a land yet though, so that's good because I drew a land. I haven't played a land, have I?
I think you played the Yavimaya Coast.
Is it this turn? Okay, cool. Man, I usually only like casting 2 spells, but I feel like to give us a fight chance, I'm gonna have to cast a 3rd. I'm gonna tap this. Actually, everything's a forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tap the Yavimaya Coast for green without taking a white.
Wow.
that.
This guy has some fucking nerve.
It's a
coming in
circus
here.
of value.
Oh. So I just I'm gonna give out some cards, but I'm gonna cast Wear Down. For the cast, I'm gonna give that to Tim, and because I'm being mean, I'm gonna gift a card to a zombie. And then I'm gonna target. I think the 2 biggest problems are probably gonna be the enchantment that gives you Skulk, and
Oh
the
yeah,
target.
for sure.
We'll make it fair. Whoa.
So I'm drawing a card and then losing my skull card, right?
Yes, you're both drawing a card. And then
You said the TARDIS, right?
yeah.
Is that just destroy? I don't think it matters actually.
Yeah, it's just destroy.
Yep.
And then I do get a counter. You know what? Since I was real mean, let's put a 1/1 counter on Ryan Sinclair. And give it flying at the end of the turn.
Ooh, he likes that. He likes
And
flying.
then I am all done. That is it. Pass turn.
I mean, that looks like a fun card to play this turn, so I'm probably gonna play it. Oh god. Oh god. I have 2 or more other lands, so that enters untapped. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana to work with. Gross. So this taps green for each defender I control. This taps for any color of any combination for the number of defenders I control. That's where most of my mana is coming from. This taps for a mana as well. Okay, so we're gonna start off easy here, guys, okay? We're gonna play Wall of Omens. Fecunded will trigger, this will trigger, and so will this. So we'll draw first for both. And then Fecunded won't. Ooh. That's a fun card. We're gonna play Meekstone. So now creatures with power 3 or greater don't untap.
I don't like that.
2, 3, 4. We're gonna play Sidar Kondo. So he has flanking, and creatures your opponents control with flying or reach can't block creatures with power 2 or less. Without flying or reach. So you have to have flying or reach to be able to block me now. And then we're gonna tap this for we have Fecundant Turtles trigger. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures with defender. So I'm gonna tap. That's 5, 10 mana. I'll have a green and a white left over. We're gonna play last March of the Ents.
Sweet.
My highest toughness is 7.
Off-rate can't refuse. Swan song.
Yeah, that would be really cool
Oh,
if I had
it
those.
can't be countered, right? Never mind. None of that matters.
Yeah, none of that matters.
No. Okay, go ahead. Last March
Commit?
dance. Let's see it.
So 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spear, shield.
Yeah.
I only got 2 creatures. That's kind of devastating. And catapult fodder. You weren't lying about that turning into a 2/6 immediately.
Yes,
Tim.
it's a 2/6.
It's a 2/6.
Yeah, not combat yet. It's 2/6.
I did play my land. So I have currently 2 mana floating. Sure, I'll tap this and play a Growing Lights of Iklamok. So when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. And then at the beginning of my end step, it will transform. So 1, 2, 3, 4. None of them were creatures. So I will put them on the bottom. We're gonna go to combat. Oh, these are tapped, yeah. This will transform. Is that nope, that's not the right button. F?
You flipped it. You got it.
Oh, cool.
F is the button. F is the button.
Alright, cool.
F for flip.
And then so Will did kind of come in here all threatening like I'm the problem or something.
Whoa.
I did what?
Whoa.
I just want to draw cards and make friends. I specifically remember saying that.
He gave you a gift. That was a gift, bastard.
You know what? He did give me a card.
Sure, you've drawn like a million more cards than I actually gave you, but those were your good ones, the ones I gave you.
Actually, I think you're right. I think I'm only gonna swing with the wall of junk. Oh wait.
Your sex tape.
I mean, I keep forgetting my creatures are big.
Yeah, they're not small. No.
No. All right. All right. Tim, Wall of Junk will go to you.
Yep.
But Belothar and did I play Wall of Omens this turn?
I don't think so.
Okay, and then Wall of Omens.
That's all me.
No, these 2 will go to Will.
All right. Before we move to blockers, what you got, Tim?
Yeah. You got anything, Tim?
I do not.
So the reason we can't block is that Sidar, right?
That's right.
Correct.
I'm gonna cast my first spell this turn. I'm gonna tap a white, and I'm gonna cast Swords to Plowshares on it.
So I'm going to gain 2.
On cast, I will let Tim draw a card,
Drawing a card, boss.
and
It's a land that enters tap.
I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on
Oh, I should be at 39, not 40.
Cutzel and give it flying.
So you had the equivalence of a 5/5 and a 4/4 still.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, you.
Any more effects before blocks, or should we move to blocks?
before blocks, that's all I got.
Okay,
We can
so
go blocks.
moving to blocks, I assign no blocks.
So now that thing's gone, I can block, right?
You sure can.
Okay, so I got a 5/5. I'll put that. Your commander is a 0/5, correct? But
Correct. It deals damage with its butt.
Basically a 5/5.
Yep.
And then, so I'll block that with the Cutzel,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll throw the Bumble Flower in front of the wall of omens.
And that will just go back to my command zone. And your Cutzel dies too.
I think before damage.
Oh.
I really do need to cast 2 spells, and the Meek Stone's kind of messing me up, but I'll find a way out. It's fine. It's fine.
That's fine.
I'm gonna tap. I'll tap the Cutzel for a green and the Rishgar for a green. I'll put a mine. Yeah, I'm gonna tap the Bumbleflower for a green too, and then I'm gonna cast an Inspiring Call.
Dang.
You draw cards equal to the number of creatures with counters on it, right?
Yeah. On cast, I'm gonna give Quain a +1 counter, and then I'm gonna give a zombie the draw, and then I'm gonna draw 2 for my second spell for a turn. And then it says draw a card for each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. Those creatures gain indestructible intent in turn. So I'm gonna draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to draw cards. All right. None of those get rid of Meek Stone, but it's okay. All my creatures are tapped now. It's fine.
Well, if they have power less than 3, they untap.
Yeah, there's a few of those. Yeah, we're good. And then that's all I got. We can do the damage thing, and then.
All
Sorry
right.
for taking so long on your turn.
No, you're fine. He has a 5 toughness, right?
Yeah, but the Inspiring Call gave him indestructible
Got it.
until end of turn.
Okay, that's it for me. Oh no, my 0/6 is just a normal 0/6? Ew. Oh, and then I have a
Oh yeah, it flips.
Itlamok.
Did you find a land, Tim?
Oh, and I had to discard the hand size.
I did.
Okay.
That's a rugged prairie. That even enters untapped.
Ooh.
Bullshit mana base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that my only hope here is everything comes to dust.
Ooh, what's that do?
Oh,
That
no.
exiles all creatures that are not humans, time lords, or doctors.
No, Tim.
I have a response.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna tap Quain, and I would never tell you guys what to do with your life, but if you'd like to, you can draw a card and gain a life. I'm going to.
I'm gonna.
I think I will too.
I think that's safe.
Okay. And then that's all the responses I got.
And it exiles, Tim?
It exiles. Exiles all creatures except those that share a creature type with a creature convoked with this spell, which is human,
All right.
Time Lord, and Doctor.
Wall.
Words.
Elemental turtle. Human! Oh!
You got one. I thought you might. Actually, him taking out your commander was good news for me. Like, your commander would have survived.
It's fine. They weren't going to untap anybody. They were basically dead to me.
I lose my artifacts too, right?
No.
Yeah?
Exile all creatures.
I'm going to let Bumbleflower go back to the
Oh,
commands.
the last line is all enchantments and all artifacts too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so all artifacts and all enchantments as well. Well, that's bad for me.
My Swiftfoot boots.
I was gonna win next turn, Tim.
Thus,
Thank you,
the
Tim.
board-
Thank
thus,
you, Tim.
thus the board wipe.
Yeah.
That's what they're in the deck for.
What he's doing is.
Do you know
saying
what
that
doesn't
had the
help?
right call.
This heroic intervention.
No, it doesn't. Not against that. I'm going to pass the turn after that, and I have to discard the hand size.
Hey Tim,
Yes, sir.
he's got a heroic intervention.
Oh, okay. Keep that in mind. It's a good thing that I think none of my board wipes care about indestructible.
I drew a lot of cards last turn. I think I'm gonna play this Reliquary Tower.
Okay, I
Seems
want
like
to keep that. I want to keep that. I want to keep that. I want to keep
And
that.
then, yeah, let's run Miss Bumbleflower back out there. She wants to come back.
I think
Tap
I
for
want to keep
6.
that.
And we got this big booty bunny. 1/5 rabbit citizen. It's what every man wants. Citizen in the streets, rabbit in the sheets. Pass the turn.
Okay. That was the most devastating board wipe I have ever seen, Tim.
I'm discarding a Mask of Avacyn, a Hero's Blade, a Wild Wasteland, or a Brass Heretic Praetor. That was pretty devastating, wasn't it?
It depends. I don't know. My stuff wasn't going to untap anyway. I appreciated it.
Yeah, you lost stuff, but I don't think. Yeah, I think you walk away in an okay spot.
You're doing the Lord's work.
Mirari's
Time
Wake.
Lord's work. See what I did there?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, the Time Lord's work. I get it.
Yeah.
I tapped this wrong. Let's do it this way. 2, 4. We're gonna play the Battle of Hoover Dam.
What's that?
So as it enters, I'm going to choose NCR, and it says at the beginning of your end step, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it.
How bad is that, Tim? Have you played this?
I
before?
only have one creature in my graveyard.
Yeah, it would be much worse if that
Oh,
board
yeah,
wipe
that
had destroyed
exile.
all his creatures.
That exile.
But it's one. He gets to reanimate one creature a turn, so it's like it's incrementally bad.
Okay.
But as of right now, it's not awful.
Yeah.
I can deal with incremental horror.
So I have 1 mana available. I want to save this. Yeah, we're gonna go to my end step, and we're gonna get the Wall of Omens back. Death touch, double strike, flying, haste, hexproof, menace, shield. We will put a shield counter on it to represent the finality counter, I guess.
Sure. There's no finality counter, huh?
Judge.
I know, right? I'm the worst. That's it for me. Pass.
I was starting to like fishbowl the Final Fantasy X deck, right?
Yeah.
And Titus can take any kind of counter off of a creature, and there's the new summon creatures. So they're sagas, but they're creatures. So they're creatures that have lore counters on them. So he can steal their lore counters. So
that's funny.
So that they tick up slower, which is really kind of awesome. But it's like there's no way to represent that in Moxfield. So I was using like death touch counters and other stuff like that. All right, untapping, drawing for turn. I'm going to play my land for wait, okay. How much mana do I really need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I need 7? I think that's safer. We're gonna play Ghost Quarter as our land for turn. We're gonna tap 3 mana and cast Tally's Favor, targeting Ryan. This is an aura. When it enters the battlefield, I discover 3. It gives the creature +1/+1 and trample.
Is that bad?
For us,
So
yes.
I get to discover for 3, and it's a low number, so I probably will flip a bunch of cards and get a bunch of time counters.
So we're gonna die?
No, I doubt it.
Maybe,
Like,
but I doubt it with the 3.
No, like with a 2, I'm gonna hit a 2. I mean, but there's a non-zero chance. That's why I'm stopping. Is that, you know, if we want to remove Ryan and fizzle the Italic's favor, now's your chance.
You know what? I want to see it. Let's roll the dice.
Yep. Tally's favor enters, discovers 3. I'm gonna reveal cards from the top of my library till I hit something with mana value 2 or less. Actually, is it less than the number or equal to the number? Exile cards. Value 3 or less. Okay, so just 1. This is Stroke of Midnight. So I'm going to destroy target non. I can cast it or I can put it in my hand. Which I think I'm just going to do that. I guess I get to cast it for free. That's probably better. I am going to target the Mirari's Wake. So destroy target non-land permanent. You get a 1/1 white human.
Heroic intervention. So I don't get the 1/1 human now, right?
I think you do. It doesn't say then.
Yeah, but the problem is it has hexproof now, so it's not a valid target. So it counters the spell, right?
So you just argued with yourself.
No, I'm just making sure, right? Like,
yes, you are correct.
Okay. Leave my stuff alone, Tim. I just want to have nice things.
Okay. I will, in fact, leave your stuff alone. Bumbleflower's a 1/5.
Yep. Wait, are you gonna leave my stuff alone?
I am not going to target your stuff, but I am going to attack you. I'm going to move to combat, and if there's no pre-combat effects, I'm going to attack Will with both the War Doctor and Ryan Sinclair. So I'm going to put the triggers on the stack so that the War Doctor trigger is targeting zombie.
Okay.
And then I'm going to resolve Ryan Sinclair before that resolves.
Mm-hmm.
So Ryan's currently a 4/4. So and with Ryan, it's actually, I just reveal until I hit a non-land. And if it's 4 or less, I can cast it. So 1, 2, 3. That'll give me 3 more time counters. I'll go up to 5. I can cast Party Thrasher, which I will. Those other ones will go to the bottom of my library. So you take 5, zombie. Yep. I'm going to put these in a random order, these 2 mountains that are exactly the same mountain. And then you have a 3/5 and a 4/4, Will.
Both coming at me?
Yes, that's right.
Is there any 3/5 and a 4/4? Any menace or trample or
the 4/4 has trample. The 3/5 does not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play it risky. I'll block the bigger one with the trample.
Okay. Yeah, I have no effects.
Okay, so I take the other one was 4.
Yeah, you'll War Doctor's just 3 actually.
Oh, 3. Boom.
And I think from there I pass.
Alrighty. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play Hinterland Harbor. Yes, I'll just tap a blue and a colorless.
I want you to remember who attacked you and who wiped your board. That's all I'm going to say.
It is true. It is true.
I have no rebuttal.
That's a good way to put that.
I like honesty. I'm gonna throw a green in there. And which one do I start with? I know the 2 spells I want to draw. Yeah, we'll start with the blue and the colorless, and I'll cast Emrakul's Messenger. It's a 2/1, and when I draw my second card each turn, I make a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn guy that sacrifices for mana. And then for my second trick, I'll tap some green and some colorless.
Who's drawing the card?
Oh, yeah. Let's go Tim, and then my second one will be a zombie. Because I'm going to cast Kami of the Whispered Hopes after that. Bumbleflower's going to get a counter. Emrakul's Messenger is going to get a counter.
Kami is so good.
I'll draw 2. And then I think I'm just going to pass my turn after that.
Okay. No upkeep triggers. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so we're going to play this swamp here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so 21. That's 16. Okay. All right, that should be enough. So we're going to tap for white, white, green, green, black, black. We're going to play my commander. That clears me out. All right, so we're going to tap for 2, 4. We're going to use 2 and 1. Oop, 1. We're going to cast Balaget's Recovery. I'm going to get this good old card, Last March of the Ents.
That's a problem, right?
No.
Yeah, it's.
Like,
I mean,
Come on! Don't do this to me.
Because I'm gonna be real with that target on the stack. I can counter this, but I can't counter the Last March.
That's right. You can counter the Balagad, but you can't counter the Last March.
Don't do that. Let me have some fun.
You didn't have fun having 12 creatures on board and 20 mana.
No, because I didn't get to kill anybody with it.
I don't know, man. That seems dangerous. I feel like the right play is to counter it. Am I wrong?
So there's the right play, and then do it for the content, baby.
I mean, they love it when you fizzle people's plans in the content. Just saying.
Ooh. Also, I'm gonna retroactively go back and make a colorless spawn from my second card draw last turn. My bad. Yeah, I feel like I got to, but it's not going to be all bad, dude. I'm going to tap for 1 blue, and I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Like, you get treasures. That's pretty sweet, right? On Balageds. That's pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, it's too. You get some of your money back.
You know what? Since I'm being mean, Bumbleflower is going to let you draw 1 card.
Dang.
And I'm going to put a counter on Kami. That's fair, right? You get a card draw? And 2 treasures?
You made yourself really scary, okay? You can't say that you've been picked on because you were like...
Last March of the Ents is a big spell, dude. And it says right on it I can't counter it.
It's right there on the card.
I'm sorry, dude. I feel bad. I came here to draw cards and make friends, and here I am.
It's 2 treasure?
Yep.
Yes, it is 2 treasure.
All right. I mean, that's the right thing to do.
I feel that.
I just don't like it.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. I hated it. It was it was a hate crime.
All right, I'm giving all my creatures vigilance. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we're gonna tap this for 3, 4. Oh, and I have a green floating. Sweet. So we're gonna use everything. And we're gonna play Ornn Frostfang.
Sweet.
So each of my creatures can block an additional creature, and they have vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and when they attack, they'll have Death Touch. That's pretty fucking sweet. You know, Will, you were quite rude to me.
I deserve it. I know.
Oh, it's gonna get worse for you, bud. Like,
I'm sure it is.
I'm gonna cast Achroma's Will, giving my creatures flying, vigilance, double strike, lifelink, indestructible, and protections from probably green.
Yeah, I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not great for me.
No.
It's not great.
Haste isn't one of them, right? Lifelink, double strike, flying, vigilance. Dang it. All right, so I'm gonna send these 3 creatures at you. And that's a 1/6, a 1/5, and a 1/4.
So they're flying. And they
Flying,
have
vigilance,
protection
double
from-
strike for protection from green, and indestructible.
All right.
Oh, from
So
each color.
now-
No, it's protection from everything. Sorry, protection from colors. It says each color.
Okay. So my Scion, if
Your
it
s-
flew,
Could block
it
it,
is. It could,
but it doesn't fly.
The messenger can.
but I'm gonna tap before we go to blocks. I'm gonna tap for 1 blue. I'm gonna brainstorm.
Okay.
And when I cast that, I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on this Scion and give it flying until end of turn. And then I'm gonna let my man Tim draw the card. That seems right because this is just.
Drawing a card, boss.
And then that is my second spell for the turn because I did the offer you can't refuse. So I'm gonna draw 2, which is gonna make me a second Scion. So I'm just gonna put 2 down here. Only one of them flies.
If you just
And
let me
then-
have the last 3 events, this wouldn't have happened.
And
This
then
turn.
I can do my brainstorm thing. I'll draw 3. Oh, that's my favorite card I ever done seen in my life. I'm gonna be real with you because I might die. It's Tempest Bunnies. I love this card.
I love that
Yeah,
card. We
Death
talked
with
about
Bunnies. Yeah.
we talked about that on our podcast.
It's
Yeah.
the best tempt. It's the best tempt.
I
don't care
would
what you
agree
say.
with you.
I'm gonna put some trash cards back on top. I got a lot of cards in my hand. I'm just putting lands. I'll shuffle them away somehow. It's fine. And then, yeah, what's the one that's doing me the most damage? Probably the
My commander. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that flying Scion in front of it.
Okay, so it has trample, so you're only soaking up 2 of it.
Oh man, yeah, trample too. Okay, yeah, do the maths for me. I got, and then just whatever
Oh,
you
wait.
got, and then subtract.
No,
2.
I don't see trample. Nope, no trample.
Oh, no trample. Oh,
No trample.
Thank you. Baby.
So I will gain 6, and then I'm dealing 10 plus 8, so 18. So I'm gonna gain 18. Okay, and then I'm gonna gain 6 for him. And then I'm going to
Oh,
draw.
you gained so much life. Shit.
And then I'm also going to draw 4 cards because when a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
So I'm taking wall and the 03. So that's 8 plus 6,
Yeah, they get +1 here.
14, 15, 16, and then that's right. So I'm taking 18.
You took 18, correct?
Okay, so I'm going to 19. Correct? Did I math that right? I think so. If I did my math right, don't hit me in the comments.
That's the only place they know how to hit.
Okay, that's fair.
I already played my land. I guess that means I will just end my turn right here. Man, I so wanted to just play March of the Ends. And honestly, like the 4 cards that I drew just now weren't good. Like,
But look, dude, I learned my lesson. You hit me hard.
I feel
You
like
got
I
treasure?
understand what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, at the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I can discard a card to Party Thrasher to essentially impulse draw 2 cards. So I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna pitch this tap land, Windbrisk Kites. I'm gonna exile these 2 cards. That's a Sibylline Soothsayer and a Raucous Carnival. Nobody has 13 or less life. Anyway, that's going to trigger one more time counter here for the War Doctor.
oh, even though you're exiling 2 cards, it counts as one instance, I guess.
It does count as one instance. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the only things that really get you multiple triggers are Discover and Cascade.
Got it.
Or anything that reads reveal cards until you hit a certain thing.
Right.
Though, because it's really like each card is an individual instance of exiling a card. But if it has a number on it, if it says exile X cards,
Right.
you get 1. So it's just easier to remember it that way. Okay. I'm going to play a land from my hand for turn. This is the Mines of Moria, which enters tapped unless you control a legendary creature, which I do. And then I am going to cast the Sibylline Soothsayer from exile. We're just going to go ahead and put that land away because it's never coming back. Okay, so when Sibylline Soothsayer enters the battlefield, I reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a non-land card with mana value X or 3. To be clear, I'm not exiling cards.
You're just revealing, yeah.
Yep. So mana value 3 or less, and then I get to exile it and suspend it.
Got it.
So, first card, Direfleet Daredevil.
He's fun.
I do exile him and cast him. From exile,
Yep.
so I get 1 trigger. I'm just calling my plays.
No, much appreciated.
Okay, so you've got a fairly giant army over there, and so do you.
I only have 4 creatures.
No. By that I mean they are large.
My guys are little.
You have a small army of giants.
To be fair, I can also block up to 8 creatures.
Okay. Doesn't really relevant.
Just making friendly conversation.
Just making conversation. Everything's
flex. Block double, my mana's doubled. You know, it's whatever.
It's no big deal. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay.
I mean, I got no attacks. I can't I would love to be bringing it in, but
I'm gonna draw.
You just need more time counters, Tim.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna play. You know, just because I like it. This is my favorite forest.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. It tells you how to tap it to add green to your mana pool.
Turn it to the right.
Yeah, it's helpful.
And when you don't turn it to the right, you're doing it wrong and you don't get the mana.
Yep. Says it right there.
I think I've decided that it's time to unbudget this deck.
You know what time it is? It's Glunch time. I'm gonna play Glunch the Bestower.
I could go for some lunch. I mean,
also, he's part of the Big Booty Gang. He's an 05 flyer, and then at my end step, I get to pick a player. They get 2/1/1 counters, And then I pick another player, and they get to draw a card. And then I pick another player, and they get 2 treasure tokens.
Dang.
So that's pretty cool. And then when I cast that, my boy Tim's going to draw a card.
Drawing a card, boss.
And then
Actually, I gotta check my
Oh.
hand size. Okay, I'm at 7, so I didn't
Kami's-
need this card at the end of the
Kami's going to get a counter. And then since I was talking it up so much, it's everybody's favorite. We're just going to play it. Attempt with bunnies. Get my wife from the Temple of Plenty. So that's my second spell. So a zombie's going to draw a card because we're
Sweet.
friends and he did a big attack on me, and I'm going to let him draw a card so he won't do it again. And then that's my second spell. So I'm going to give another counter to the Kami. I'm going to draw 2 for Bumbleflower's second time. That's my second draw this turn. So I'm going to make another Scion.
Dang.
And then we're going to resolve Tempt with bunnies. So I'm drawing a card and making a bunny. Who wants to draw a card? And make
You
a
know
bunny?
what? I will draw a card and make a bunny too.
So I will draw another bunny.
I'm gonna not.
Okay. That's your choice. So I make 2 bunnies. Here's my 2 cards. I mean, bunnies can block. That's fine. I played my forest for turn because it was my favorite forest, and now I remember that. I've drawn a lot of lands. That's not bad. That's my 2 spells for
Boom.
the turn.
How do you like my
I've drawn a lot
token?
of- Nice.
Perfect.
I love it. So we're gonna go to my end step, and we're all gonna glunch out. I think since Tim, you didn't want to draw a card and make a bunny, you're gonna get to draw a card from Glunch. You got a ton of mana anyway, so
What's 2 more, right?
Well, I'm gonna give you 2 more 1/1 counters.
Do I choose a creature? Or do you?
You get to choose, and then you got the card, you got the counters. So I'm gonna make 2 treasures, and then that's gonna be the end of my turn, and we're
Drawing
all
a card, boss. Oh, I love this card.
Okay.
we're all friends.
I think I'm gonna have a fun turn this turn.
Go for it, buddy.
It
That's
is.
what we're here to do.
It's
We're here to
turn-
let you
it's-
have fun turns.
Yeah, it's
Friends
turn
with all
9.
cards.
So does this enter on tap? I have 2 or more other lands. Sounds good. Okay. So we're gonna tap 2, 4, 5. And that's white, but we're gonna play Wave of Reckoning. Each creature is gonna deal damage to itself equal to its power.
Ooh, that's gonna like wipe my board.
Interesting. Really?
Um,
I would have never
Ken,
have
you
guessed
got
that.
Any responses to that?
I don't have any responses.
I just made these treasures though. I'm gonna tap 2 treasures. Oh, I'm gonna sacrifice 2 treasures for white, and then I'm gonna cast a Dawn's Truce, and I am going to choose the gift a card mode. And I feel like my boy Tim's about to get wiped, so he's gonna draw 2 cards. So I'll give you the Bumbleflower trigger. I'm gonna put a counter on Mr. Glunch time.
Okay, so I'm drawing a card for Dawn's Truce or the Bumbleflower trigger.
You're drawing a card for both. So I'm
Drawing two cards.
Hold on.
boss.
I think I might have a response to.
yeah. These are just Bumbleflower triggers, and I think
Okay.
I have to. If I choose the modes while casting it, I still have to gift him the card, so it's still on. The
Yes.
stack.
Yeah. I don't think you have any one thing that I'm really all that worried about. So no, I think we're okay.
I just want to give him hexproof and indestructible.
No, I think you're okay.
Okay. So that's good?
Right, drawing 2 cards.
Yep. And my stuff is hexproof and indestructible now.
So that is going to kill Ryan Sinclair and the Sibylline Soothsayer.
Oh, the other guy's got time counters, duh.
Yeah, well, he's a 3/5 at his base. So,
No, I was referring to the Dire Fleet captain.
Oh yeah, that is not on the board.
Yeah. We're gonna pay 2 for Call of the Ring. At the beginning of your upkeep, the ring tempts you, and then whenever you choose a creature as your ring bearer, you may pay 2 life and draw a card.
I just want to say, even though a dude dropped out, this has been a great game.
It really has.
It really has. We have a good spread as far as colors and identity goes, so it's nice.
Yeah.
We're all doing very different things.
We're gonna play Wall of Shards.
Damn it.
It's just a 1/8 flyer that.
It's just a 1/8 flyer. It's fine. It's got a cumulative upkeep of gain target player gains a life. Bad. It's an actively bad card.
It is
It's
active.
not an 8/8 flyer.
Okay, I think I need to go to combat before I do anything else. I mean, all my creatures would have Death Touch. I'm still sad about my Tree of the Ents.
Yeah.
Don't be
Not as
bitter,
much
buddy.
advance.
We've drawn so many cards together. That's in the past.
Oh, don't worry. I plan on drawing way more cards.
Okay. Okay.
Get it.
Yeah, I'll send all my creatures at you. Will. So you have a 0/3, or I'm sorry, a 1/4, a 1/5, a 3/8, a 2/6, or I'm sorry, a 3/7, and a 2/2. They all have vigilance. And Death Touch.
And Death Touch. Don't forget the Death Touch.
And Death Touch.
Now, my stuff is indestructible, so...
Oh, right. I forgot about that part. Whoopsies.
Do I have enough to block everything? Does it got trample,
Nope.
skulk, anything like that?
Nope. I forgot about the indestructible part already.
Yeah. I can block them all, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
There's 5 attackers.
How much total damage is? I hate to make you do math, but just out of curiosity.
So 2 plus 7
9,
plus 8
17,
plus 5
23, 22,
plus 4. So 26.
26.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just throw one of these guys in front of everybody.
Sizes do matter. My creatures can die, so
Yeah, they do. All mine are small, and I think to spread them out, I think I can do it in a way where I don't kill anything. So I can put this in front of the bunny. This is only a 1/6,
mm-hmm.
and then I think. What's your smallest toughness?
2. The bunny.
Yeah, so I can put the glunch in front of that. I think I can block in a way that doesn't kill anybody, right?
Oh, you're trying to actively not kill my stuff?
Yeah, we're friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
making friends, I'm drawing cards.
And you're not blocking, I'm assuming, right? Or taking any damage?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that.
I want to do that.
All right. So we're going to play so this is the second main phase now. So I have 2 black in my pool. We're going to play Malakir's Rebirth on Ornn Frostfang.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to pay 2 more. we're gonna pay 2 more to sacrifice Orin Frostfang. I'm going to draw 7 cards and then discard 3. But then it comes back. Bam!
And he's back.
He is tapped though, right? I lose 2 life? Nope, just under its owner's control. Sweet. So I said I'm drawing 7 cards and discarding 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He likes that card.
I like a lot of these cards. So I mean, there's a lot of lands too, but
Yeah, you really do.
I have.
Is there a last march of the ants? I'm sorry, that was rude. That was rude. I'm sorry.
That
Lord, I
fucking-
apologize.
fucking shots fired. Holy shit. All right, so we're going to. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna tap this for 7 green. We'll use 2 of it for Crashing Drawbridge. Oh, this taps for white. Cool. We're gonna add 2 white. And then we're gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4. Shalai, Voice of Plenty. And then we will tap this for a black
That's a problem.
and do that. And we will play McCready Lamplight Mayor. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, it gains Skulk until end of turn. And then when the creature with 4 or greater attacks me, its controller loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life. And then,
That seems pretty good with defenders.
it does seem pretty good, doesn't it? Oh no. We fixed it, okay. After that, I'm going to discard 2 cards to hand size. And it will be these 2 lands. Sorry for such a long turn.
No, you're good, buddy.
But we got there.
You're fired.
I should be.
I need to.
But you know what, Tim?
What's that?
I think on my upkeep, if I'm still around, you're going to gain a life.
Oh my god! Cumulative upkeep for the win.
Woohoo!
Okay, you're passing the turn.
Yes, sir.
On your end step, I'm gonna activate Mines of Moria. Exile 3 cards from my graveyard. I don't think it matters at all, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time doing that. And I create 2 treasures. And that triggers the War Doctor. On my upkeep, this is going to tick down. And then I'm going to draw my card for turn. Then I'm going to proceed to my pre-combat main phase, in which I may discard a card. What is the least impactful of the cards in my hand? It's probably this baseball bat. And that's going to exile 2 cards from the top of my library that I can potentially play this turn. That's a path to exile. So that's going to give me another time counter. $57 is a big number. Did you know that?
I did know that, yes.
Yeah, it's a big number.
I mean, it's perspective.
When your creatures have vigilance, that turns out that's pretty good in Commander.
It does do nice things for you. I'm going to play this
Oh, he
Fury
should be tapped.
Calm Snarl from my hand, revealing this Plains.
Ooh.
Write it down.
Yep.
I am going to tap for a white and cast Path to Exile on Shalai.
Why are you so fucking rude? I forgot to do this trigger too, but value 3 less. Well, this doesn't help. Why, Tim?
Because it makes it so I can't do other things.
Good
It is.
point.
Is that land
it
tapped?
is-
For path, right?
Yep. That's going to give me another time counter. One, two, three, four, five. I'm gonna pay 4 and cast Throes of Chaos.
That card's scary.
So it's just Cascade and Retrace. So if I Cascade, I'll Cascade for 3.
Yeah, get it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's Inti, Seneschal of the Sun. We'll go ahead and put that in. Rest on the bottom and a random. Not so scary. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. I am going to pass. Discarding to hand size.
Draw a card.
I'm gonna discard this Plains that you all saw. Not exactly the same Plains with the same art, and a Reckless Impulse.
This makes me do math.
Why do I play this game?
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna play a land before I forget. So add a card waste. If I ask later, I'm sorry, but
He played a land. He played a land.
sometimes I need people to remind me. I'm gonna tap a blue and colorless for this Triskaidekaphile.
That's if you have 13 cards in your hand on your upkeep, you win, right?
Yep, at my upkeep, and I have no maximum hand size. That's the key. On cast, I'll give my Kami a counter. I'm gonna let a zombie draw a card because we're friends and we're past a lot of darkness in our friendship. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 cards in my hand. I'm gonna activate it because I don't have much action going on. So I'm gonna tap 4 to draw a card. That's a land. That's another land. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Gives me 13 in my hand. Really like to cast one more spell, but I really don't have.
Yeah, plenty
Yeah.
of mana with your Kami.
Yeah, I just see the problem is like these 4 cards are like not lands, and then all these cards are like lands.
I see.
So that's been a real issue. So we're just you know what? We can go to end step. I'm gonna choose myself to draw a card. That way I get my Emrakul's Messenger trigger. Oh, I guess I did anyway because I get a third fine one since I drew that card off Triska deck file. But I'm still gonna draw the card. And then, does anybody want 2 1/1 counters?
No, not really.
Does anybody
Yeah.
want 2 treasures?
I mean, I'm down for whatever you give me.
Okay. Tim, you choose treasures or counters.
I'll take the treasures.
Okay. So you get 2 1/1 counters on any creature you'd like. I'm gonna draw a card. And then I am all done. I am shipping it.
Turn 10, people.
Turn 10.
For 10.
Upkeep. I'm going to give Wall of Shards the ring bearer. So he basically has Skulk. Okay. I'm going to lose 2 life and draw a card. Hey, Tim.
Hey,
Go ahead and give him life.
I'm going to gain a life. 31, baby.
Get it, Tim. So proud of you.
You know, I've come a long way. from
Yeah.
Having my first 3 or 4 lands become and enter the battlefield tapped. Just upgrading the mana base and make this deck a lot better. But there's a couple of like really easy upgrades I could make to this that would be pretty great.
Okay, so 2, 4, and 5. We're 6. I'm going to leave a white floating. We're going to try this again. We're going to play Expel the Interlopers. Okay. I am playing this in the wrong order. Hold on. We're doing this in the wrong order.
I forget how many board wipes that deck plays with.
Yeah, it plays with a lot. The other. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna pay 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for Ramas, the Ancient Shields. Okay, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, draw a card, then create a 0/3 wall creature targeting with Defender. And then it says at the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control with Defender have exalted until end of turn. So then I'm gonna pay. I need another white with that, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3. Oops. I'll be at 0. That's 3, 4, 5. We are gonna play Expel the Interlopers. I'm gonna hold priority and play Flawless Maneuver for free, and I'm gonna choose 0.
Let's expel the interlopers too.
I'm going to choose a number between 0 and 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. So I chose 0. I'm destroying everything with power 0 or greater.
Okay.
But all my creatures now have indestructible until end of
But
turn.
that makes it pretty one-sided and not fair. Did you think of that?
It does. But I'm also getting a 0/3 wall too.
Did you take that into consideration?
Did you think about how unfair that was?
You think how that's gonna impact our feelings. Like,
I did.
Well,
I
yeah.
considered it, and I'm doing it anyway.
Do you have any responses?
I like the wave by. No.
So, like, if you could choose one of those spells to get countered, like, obviously the one that gives his creatures indestructible is hilarious. But, like,
I mean, I would wipe my board then too, because all my
Yeah,
creatures.
because he's got the plus from Mirari's Wake right now.
yeah.
So all of his creatures have.
But
one
do you want
power.
to keep your stuff, Tim?
I'd like to keep my stuff.
You want to keep your
if,
stuff, right?
if it's all the same.
I kind of want to keep my stuff too. I feel like I need to probably counter that. That's scary. Yeah, I'm gonna counter it. I gotta do it. And it's gonna cost me. I'm gonna tap 2 blue.
At least it's not getting the end skin.
I'm gonna cast Long River's Pull, targeting Expel the Interlopers. So I do have to gift a card and a Bumbleflower trigger. So I'll do 1 to each.
On a card boss.
So
Draw on a
gets
card boss.
Tim gets a card. I get a 1/1 counter, so I'm gonna put that on. I don't Triskaidekafile. That'll work.
Kind of a cool card, but it's not really doing what I want it to do right now.
And then that's all I got.
All right, so we're gonna add 2 white. Oh, I don't need to tap this. I have a black floating. Oh, I have 2 colorless floating. Fuck that. I'll have 1 colorless floating. Battle of Baywater. Please let your stuff die, please.
I knew it. He just has another one.
This time it's any creature with power 3 or greater. And then I make food tokens equal to the number of creatures destroyed this way.
Power 3 or greater?
Correct.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you counter it again, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Well, I do need to cast a second spell for Bumbleflower's other trigger.
He does.
No,
I get it. I get it.
I would if I had it, but I don't. So that one's gonna resolve 3 or greater.
3 or greater.
Okay. My Kami though, he's a 5 power.
He is a 5 power.
You know what? Actually, in response, I'm gonna tap that for 5 blue, and I'm gonna activate. Yeah, I'm gonna activate Triskaidekafile to draw a card. Just because I got the blue. Yeah, I might as well get 1 use out of the Kami.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I think that only kills. Oh, that kills my messenger too. Yep. Because it is at 3. Bumbleflower's good. Glunk is good. Triskaidekafile's a 2. Scions are little. Yeah, and it is destroy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had 2 go. 2 went goodbye.
Is that a total of 4? Then Tim?
I had 1 creature die.
Oh, so I only get 3 food. Okay. Not as exciting as my last one.
If there's anything walls like, it's food.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah. At least growing up in my house where my dad was throwing plates against the wall. But
Shit. We're going to add 2 white here. We're going to use a white and a colorless. Nope. We're going to use that colorless. Tim, we're casting the flump.
Flump.
respectable.
Okay. All right. So all my creatures can have Skulk, basically.
Not all of them.
The Wall of Omens can't, my commander can't, and the Orin Frostfang can't. But you know what? I think Exalted is fun. Oh, wait. Better yet. Hold on. Why do you have so many creatures, man?
They make good blockers.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
I read that in a Magic the Gathering book.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we are going to. Do you have any flyers right now, Will?
Oh, Tim?
No.
Well, do you have any flyers with power less than 2?
Not right now.
Well, if he pumps it to give it a. If he pumps it, he wouldn't be able to block it then. Yeah, we'll send just the wall of shards. No, I have a lot more creatures. Hold on. Let's, they can't be that big, right? I'm just going to send everything at will.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all,
Just
I
everything.
want you to give some skulk, basically, right?
Yeah, so nothing. Yeah, this gives everything that has power 2 or less skulk. So you could block these 2 creatures, no problem, or these 3 creatures, no problem.
So everything's coming at me?
Everything.
Okay. I'm gonna say no blocks.
Okay.
I do need to know the damage amount though before we go to damage.
Oh God.
What?
If it's a deflect, oh wait, deflecting palm's not in this. Oh, come up and God dang it.
No, that's
nothing like
that's not
that.
a friend spell.
That's not how you make friends.
Right.
So we have 9, 10, 11 plus 11 plus 7 is 18 plus 7 is
25.
plus 6
31.
plus 4,
35.
and these 3 can't attack. And plus 5.
40.
40.
40. All right. So I'm gonna sack these 3 scions for colorless, and then I'm gonna tap this for a white, and I'm gonna cast my second spell for turn. It's a Selfless Squire. It's got flash, and it says when it enters the battlefield, prevent all damage that would be dealt to you this turn. And then whenever damage that would be dealt to you is prevented, put that many 1/1 counters on Selfless Squire.
I see. But I did, so I don't draw from Orin Frostfang, do I? Well, it dealt the damage, but then it was prevented. I don't know how that works.
No, prevent literally means it doesn't get dealt.
Oh, okay.
So I actually think I'm gonna respond to the Selfless Squire.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tybalt's
I let
trickery.
you draw a lot of cards.
Settle the wreckage.
Fuck Tim.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna have a 1/1.
Hold on. So, first things first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before we do anything crazy, that was my second spell for turn.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let a zombie draw the card, since I would have let him draw for giving me such a big creature before I knew about the settle the wreckage, and then I'm gonna draw 2,
Makes
and I'm
sense
gonna
to me.
give Bumble. No, I'm gonna give a rabbit the counter because now I'm scared of board wipes that wipe big things.
Okay, hold on. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to tap to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add 11 green. We're going to use 3 of it to sacrifice Wall of Shards.
Solid.
I'm going to draw 9 cards and discard 2.
Take that, greater good.
I'm so glad that this deck got to like, so that you got to play the whole deck on the first playthrough.
Yeah, I really
just
did.
Every card in it.
Okay, I have to discard 2. We're gonna cast or discard Bolden and Beast Whisperer, I guess. Okay, so this is over here now. We're gonna add 2 black. How much green did I say I added? A lot, right?
You had 11 creatures.
Right, so 12. So I used 3 of it. So I'm at 9 green. And then I will use a black, 2 black and a green. I will destroy Ore and Frostfang. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped this. I should have tapped this. We'll do it that way instead. That hurts. And then how many lands do I get, Tim? Or I get
however many.
1,
creatures you
2,
get
3, 4, 5. So I get 5. They enter tapped, I'm guessing.
They do, and they got to be basics.
Now I don't have a big selfless squire.
Yeah, I was holding out for a really long time, considering whether or not to do it, but it really was the like. Not only does he get to keep his creatures, but you also get a giant creature that can probably one-shot me.
He's a good boy.
That's true.
Oh, and I don't have this 8 green mana anymore. Do you get to play a land? We'll do this. Oh, I guess I should have cracked those 3 food tokens. Is it too late for me to do that, or with the 8 mana?
Okay.
No, I'm good with it.
Okay, I'll gain 9 life.
I backtracked and made a Scion, so it's only fair.
3. That's 6 mana. If I only had 1 more mana. We'll play the selfless doggo boy here. Resolute watchdog. And a wall of blossoms. And then I'll draw a card. Then I'll go to my end step and I'll get something with a fatality token. It costs 3 or less, right? 3 or less. Oh, I don't have that many creatures in here. I guess I'm getting Wallace shards back. Okay. That's it. Can you guys stop having answers to me killing people? Liker, what's up, bro?
Guess I'll just stick with all these
Right.
counters.
Okay.
That's good to hear. You don't close tonight? That's impressive.
What does this board look like? Okay, so I'm not getting one-shotted by the Selfless Squire, selfless though they may be.
It's just a 1/1.
Just
Yeah, I
a
can't wait for
1/1.
that either. Oh, you're just watching while you're at work. That's a good way to do it.
13.
Oh, I have to discard the hand side. Sorry. 1, 2,
Okay.
4. Oh, I forgot to get the lands. Oh my god.
Yeah, dig out 5 basics if you got them.
Do those
I'm
come in tapped or untapped?
They're tapped.
tapped.
1.
At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I may discard a card and exile 2 cards. I think I'm gonna choose not to actually right now.
Well, I had 1 basic, so here we are.
I don't really have any more answers, so it's probably just time for me to deliberately overcommit. So let's go 2 for Lightning Greaves, 6 for the War Doctor. We are going to move to equip the War Doctor. And we're going to use all these treasures and my last mana to play Quintorius Khan.
Victorious.
I don't even know what this card does.
So it's obviously a Planeswalker. So it's got a static ability. When I cast a spell from exile, it deals 2 to each opponent, and I gain 2 life. It's +1, makes a 3/2 creature. Its -3 discovers 4, and its last ability is probably irrelevant. I'm going to -3 and discover 4. 1, 2, 3. I can cast that. So when I cast that, it's going to do 2 damage to each of you,
Ouch.
and I'm going to gain 2.
I've been booped.
That gets my time counters back up to 3. I will gain 2 life up to 33, and then I'm going to pass.
I'm on tap my things. Draw a Magic Gathering card. It's a decent one. I'm gonna play an island, so remind me that I did that. I think we'll start off. Ooh, I got some choices. How much is this gonna cost? Expensive. Wouldn't mind having another big boy. So we'll throw a green in here. A Reliquary Tower and another one. We'll play a Mana Gorger Hydra. That's my first spell. A zombie. Go ahead and draw.
Yay.
I'll put a counter on this. This other rabbit. We'll spread them out. We'll spread the love. And then, just because I need to draw cards, let's main phase an Omen of the Sea. That'll be my second spell for turn. So, Tim, go ahead and draw a card.
Draw a card, boss.
Mana Gorger's going to get 2 counters because I'm going to pick 1 for the Bumbleflower. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards for Bumbleflower. And then when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to scry 2, and then I'm going to draw a card.
Oh, by the way, Weiker, I, as of tomorrow, won't be working for Domino's anymore.
I'll leave that on top, and I'm going to draw that.
Why? Like, I am afraid I am going to deck myself before I can kill either of you two.
Ew.
It's a real fear. I get it.
No.
That's a cool
I mean,
problem to have.
Maybe with that attitude, stay positive, bud.
You guys just have answers for everything.
I think I'm just gonna call it there. That's fine. I'm done.
Turn 11, folks.
Turn 11.
I had 15 cards at the start of that turn, so Triskaidekaphile didn't trigger. In case anybody was wondering.
How many cards do you have now?
1, 2,
And then on my upkeep, I'll make the Shard Bearer
14,
my
16.
Ring Bearer again. I'll add that to 2. I'll draw another card.
Did you say 16?
16, yes.
But you have to have exactly 13, right?
Yeah,
I have to have
so-
exactly 13 at my upkeep, and I cannot respond to the trigger either. So it's
Right,
not
right,
like I can
right.
do these shenanigans.
Boy, your bunny sure does sure does draw you a whole lot of cards.
It draws everybody cards. It makes friends.
That's very true. You're right to say so. That's right.
Draws a lot of lands. Like a lot of lands.
All right. We're going to try this again, okay? Slaughter the strong, okay?
Really? Come on.
Come on. Don't be like that.
Hey, you get to choose, and it's up to power 4 or less, and then you sacrifice everything else.
Okay.
So I have to sacrifice a creature too here.
Oh, well, trigger on Mana Gorger. So let's not forget him. He's a good boy.
Actually, with the 1 mana, I guess I'll make the Shard Bearer indestructible until end of turn.
I don't. They said the creatures get sacrificed.
So I get
I know,
to pick.
but you get to keep up to 4 power. If I just get rid of this, I don't have to sacrifice anything. So he's just indestructible.
You have Mirari's Wake.
I know, right? So I only have 1/3, 1/8, and then everything else has 0 power. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wait.
have a Mirari's Wake.
This Mirage Wake is messing me up.
Yeah.
I did miss a glunch.
That's
trigger.
fine.
It's up to you guys if we want to go back, but I'm fine not. It doesn't matter.
All right. The only reason why I'm going to say no is because I've already started doing things. And
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Right. Fucking, I see why we wanted to take this card out,
Yep.
but that's okay. I have answers. So that would be 2, 4, and I guess I'm losing these 2 as well.
Okay. Because yeah, I got no responses. You got nothing,
I have
Tim?
no responses. My
Okay.
4 is going to be 1 for Party Thrasher, 3 for the War Doctor.
1, 2. Oh. Do I keep the Triskaidekaphile? I don't think it's doing me any good.
It's
We're
going to be really hard for you to get there, seeing considering every time you cast a spell, you draw a card.
we're gonna play Jaws of Defeat. Whenever a creature you control enters, target opponent loses life to the difference between that creature's power and toughness.
Snatching victory. 2,
4, 6, 8. We're gonna cast Reunion of the House. Return any number of target creatures cards with power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then I exile this.
I have to imagine that's going to do it.
Oh, I have a response once the ETBs happen too. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 power. That's 3 power. 5 power. Oh, I only have 5 powers worth of stuff in my graveyard. That's funny. Okay, yeah, so with all these ETBs on the stack, we're going to play Tower Defense, giving all my creatures +0, +5.
Beefy.
So, that would be 8 plus 9, so 17 plus 7, which is I said 8. What was I at? 17?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Okay, so it was at 8 minus 2, so 6 plus 11. No, wait. No, 6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 7, 22. Plus 13, which is 25. 35. Plus another 9.
44.
And plus another 9.
53.
I'm dealing 53 to everybody.
Oh.
You have to target.
Is it target? Oh, target opponent loses. Oh, okay.
So you can throw.
Hold on.
Like, you can throw the last 2 at him. So that's 18 to him, and the rest to me.
Yeah.
Is what did we say the number was? 53.
Yeah.
So if we take
Minus
18 off,
yeah.
it's more than enough. I don't have any responses.
It is late.
Fine. In response, I'll play this too and add another 4 to it. Then I can return something and add more, which would be another 7. Is that good for everyone? The way he put that card down scares me.
I'm gonna cast Peerless Recycling, and I'm gonna target for the Bumbleflower trigger. I'll give it to Zombie, and for the gift, I'll give it to Tim.
What's it do?
I'm gonna return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand.
This is loss of life. It can't be prevented.
Oh no, my Selfless Squire. Okay.
Sorry,
okay,
boss.
then cool. I get to go to bed.
You get to go to bed.
Okay, cool.
That was so
That was
hard.
great.
That was so hard.
Great.
Man, piloting a 2 is difficult. Oh, this deck's cool though. I am very happy with the changes, Tim.
Yeah, they see. I mean, it really ran just like we wanted it to.
Yeah, this deck's cool.
I mean, because really, you were threatening to kill everybody several times. So it's like it's not like you just happened upon that combo at the end. You just got to that combo after almost killing everybody several times.
Right, right.
With just normal combat damage.
Right.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot more fun than I thought it'd be after losing our 4th.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah. Do I have any Final Fantasy deck ideas yet? The short answer is no, not yet. But I was thinking maybe Tifa, the red-green one. I thought that was pretty cool. But I do want to use a lot of cool cards from the set. No, it's Naya.
Yeah, it's 3 colors.
So maybe that. Or
yeah,
I don't know.
The 7 precon is Naya. The 14 precon is Esper, which is really ironic because there are creatures called Espers in 6. and they really kind of missed out on a crossover.
Yeah,
flavor win.
we'll check out that deck before I get off the stream.
They could have totally made. They could have totally made the game that had Espers in it Esper colors, and that would have been a pretty great flavor win. But
Yeah,
they did not do that. But they didn't do that because of what they felt was appropriate for the characters to do. So.
right. Man, I can't wait to talk about this deck on Sunday. I think I want to play once more. And let me tell you, I'm thinking like I have 38 lands in here. Like it felt very, very good.
Yeah.
Like I always had lands in my hand. I never had too many lands. Like there was one point in time where I had like 5 or 6 lands in my hand and only like 1 or 2 spells, but I still had 7 cards in my hand. So like I really can't complain all that much.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, my commander draws a lot of cards. So Will, you should definitely check out our YouTube channel if you haven't already.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That was a great game. I enjoyed playing with you guys. You guys kept me in good spirits. It was fun.
Likewise, you are
a really good employment. Yes. Absolutely.
You never know what you're gonna find on here.
That's
so
right.
And like, even though you were bullying me, I didn't get salty at all. Come on. Let me just cast powerful spells. Like,
yeah,
it's
just let me do everything I want to without interacting with me at all.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 March of the Ends. Now we're getting crazy.
That's the only way to get a second one. Like, I only have.
Rein it in, buddy.
But that would have been a cool move.
Yeah. I mean, the game definitely wouldn't have gone on that long. You said you drew those cards anyway.
Well, I drew 5 cards and I didn't really draw any creatures, which was kind of disappointing.
So I literally used every board wipe in my deck, which is to say 2 of them.
I used almost every single one of my board wipes too, Tim.
I was
true.
holding one there at the end, but it wouldn't have done anything because the enchantment, it was a perplexing test that just returns all non-tokens, or you can choose the other mode to return all tokens.
Right.
But with the triggers, it didn't do anything. So got around that one. And I really didn't want to cast it because it's getting late, and I was just thinking I'm only going to do it if I have to.
Yeah, me with my offensive board wipes, man.
Oh, they were offensive.
They were indeed.
Oh man, it's a cool deck. I'm happy we built this. I'm glad we changed it. Because when I originally built it, it was just like, okay, I'm just doing my homework assignment and I'm going to get done. And then Tim's like, this is a group project and I'm not okay with what you're turning in.
That is an excellent description of how it went down.
I've been really busy though.
Entirely okay with and I know that. I know that you just you slap together the most obvious version of it, and then when I looked at it and played it a couple of times, it was like, this needs work.
Yeah. Yeah, I also had even if that spell got countered, I also had Agadeem's Awakening in my hand. So I had backups on backups for that.
I think we all know I won. I mean, I cast Tepnith Bunny. That's the greatest card that ever
You did.
You had the spiritual win for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting off of here. You boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. See ya.
All right, so Tim, we're aiming for tomorrow again.
Yeah.
Did you want me to play something different, or do you want me to play this again? Did you want to play this, or?
No. Totally up to you. I'm not interested in playing it, but I mean, it makes sense to me to try to get some more games in with that. It's always it really did feel like that game was going to end quickly, and then it didn't.
Oh, it very much didn't.
Would have loved to have seen another game with it. So, no, I think it's I'm perfectly content for you to play that again.
Okay, cool. But yeah, every time I try to wipe the board, someone's like, no. Dang it. That's what I like about all the board wipes that I have in here, they're mostly one-sided, and the Mirari's Wake had to fuck everything up, but honestly, me having to sacrifice my creatures was probably better to begin with anyway. Because then I get more triggers with what's it called? And I did my math. I guess the math doesn't change if I give everything +1/+1, because it just looks for the difference.
Yes, that's correct.
Whew. This deck makes you think. All right, Tim. I'm gonna let you go to bed. We're gonna look at Stormblazer's. Oh wait, you wanted me to look at the Minotaur deck. That's not the one that you sent in chat. That's the one that's in Discord, right? Pledge. Yeah, I thought that game I thought that game was gonna end several times.
He put them both in there. He put the Minotaurs and the Beator deck.
Okay, good. I did want it to come over here so I could show.
Do I have him followed? I wonder.
Yes,
of course I do.
Yeah.
Oh, mono. Oh no, red black. Okay. Very meme list here. Minotaurs.
All right.
It's at least a 3. 34 lands, brother. Play more lands.
Play more lands. We have a whole episode coming out because of you.
Because of you. Listen, so I was thinking while we were playing, I'm 100% tired of this being a budget deck. I had my fun. I'm done.
No,
listen,
absolutely.
This.
Hold on 1 second.
It's Windcrag Siege. It's a new enchantment from Dragons of Tarkir. It's got the Mardu and the Jeskai mode. The Mardu mode is Issuance of 2 Heavens. It's if you have an attack trigger, it triggers twice.
Okay. Transform. Okay. So now everyone can see what I'm seeing. And to lower it so you can see my beautiful face. Okay, Minotaurs. All right, so Sethron, Herlorn General. Okay, we got whenever it enters or another non-token Minotaur enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/3 red Minotaur token. They actually made a good Minotaur General. Holy shit. Minotaurs you control get +1/+0 and gain menace and haste until end of turn. That's also good. All right, let's take a look at this mana curve here. So, yeah, with you having only, what was it, 28? 34.
34.
With only having 34 lands, you would almost need to have like a mana curve of an average of like 2. That's one thing I wish that this thing did. Like it shows you the curve, but it doesn't show you like the average mana cost per card. So according to this, on average, your opening hand's going to only have 2.4 lands.
So that means that, more than half of the time,
okay,
you're going to get 2.
Yep.
You're going to get 2 land hands. Yeah.
And your average mana cost without lands is 3.25. And average mana cost with lands is 2.13. So, I mean, he has what looks like could be a decent RAM package. He has Mana Echoes, which is a really good card. We got 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ramp spells, 11 ramp spells, 12 with Jessica's Will. Yeah, I would even say run more ramp too. I like the idea of the deck. I love the art of Vandal Blast, Deadpool's Vandal Blast with him farting. All right, man, it was good seeing you. And also, part of the I understand wanting to have game changers in a list like this because a lot of Minotaurs just aren't good, right? You're paying 4 mana for a 1/3 that gives all Minotaurs +1/+0. Like what you're getting is not a great creature type. Oh, that's right. This thing's a fucking Minotaur. I fucking hate Murag. He's hard to play right too. You have to play your land during your second main phase. But he is really good. 29 creatures. Are all of them Minotaurs? I hope they are. One thing I am a huge fan of. Oh, you need to get rid of Cinerus Howlbonder. Oh, I don't doubt that. Well, I mean, that's the thing with a lot of... Yeah, you just need to get rid of this one creature, and then every single one of your creatures are a Minotaur, and that makes me happy. Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3. That's really good. Kindred Dominance. Patriarch's Bidding is always good. What's this one do? Note the name of target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard and put it onto the battlefield face down. It's a 3/3 creature with whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may create a copy of the card that was noted with the noted name. This thing's legal in Commander. I mean, it doesn't have the acorn, so I guess it is. That's a really cool... I like Magar, the magic strings. That's really cool. Oh, and just... Oh, God. And then you turn Jessica's Will into a fucking 3/3 and start Jessica's Willing every fucking turn. Or just even like a Demonic Tutor. Holy moly. Or Patriarch's Bidding. Your creatures will never die. The problem I have with Patriarch's Bidding is everyone's going to get 4 creature types, right? So like, yes, you're choosing Minotaurs and not a lot of people are going to choose Minotaurs, but like if someone chooses humans or someone chooses dragons, like basically everyone's creatures are coming back. I prefer Living Death over Patriarch's Bidding, but like you could also run both. You know what I mean? Oh, Tim, are you listening to me still?
Yep.
Oh, dang, I have you hidden in the background. I was like... Destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker.
Yeah, I'm just looking at other stuff, just kind of doing my own thing while you're tearing apart the deck over there.
I'm not trying to.
No. Don't read too much into the words.
Oh, okay, good. I am a huge fan of Aggravated Assault. And the fact that this guy makes tokens too is really nice too. Yeah, this deck looks like it will work really well. I just think you need to up that land count, which honestly 34 for you is a lot, which is color me impressed. I'd try to get up to 38. And like Rage Reflections, I get that card. Like it's a good card and your creatures aren't terribly massive, so maybe it is necessary. Yeah, I mean it's tough. Minotaurs are a hard creature type to build around. But what you have is pretty solid.
Yeah, so more lands. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it for this list. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks great.
Honestly, like I mean, it probably doesn't make a difference. It like kind of having the game changers.
I think
right?
taking them out would be fine, and like, making it a 2 sounds great.
Honestly, especially the tutor. Like, and maybe I'm wrong about that because like when I think of when I think of tutors, like there's a specific thing that I'm gonna want to get, and there probably are specific things that like in the right circumstances are just nuts in this deck. But I mean, trying to find a way to kind of make your guys draw more cards rather than like, I mean, that's the answer. Instead of playing tutors, playing with more card draw. I don't know what that would look like for this color combination. It's a little tough.
Yeah.
You've already got the arena in there.
Yeah. I mean, you also have Read the Bones, you have Sign in Blood, like you have like the Burst Draw 2, you have Thrill Possibilities and stuff like that. So like you are going to be drawing an okay amount of cards. There is a card that I want you to consider. It's something Gateway, but basically what you do is you tap 2 creatures that share a type, and then you can put a creature from your hand into play for free that shares a type. Is it Cryptic Gateway?
I think it's Cryptic Gateway.
It's a 5-mana artifact, but like you pay that on turn 5, and if you have 2 Minotaurs, you're getting a third one for free.
Oh, especially since that's what your commander does.
And he also makes Minotaurs. So
he
like,
makes extra Minotaurs.
Yeah, so I think it would be really good for that. And then honestly, combo for
Doesn't
you.
that mean that like if
he has a Cloudstone Courier, Cryptic Gateway, you have infinite 2/3s. You need something to return a creature when it enters. So like if you have your commander, another Minotaur, Cloudstone Curio, you have infinite 2/3s that are tapped until your next turn. And then like if you have a Minotaur, when it enters it deals damage or something, you just win on the spot.
Damn.
That sounds fun now. You should totally do that.
Okay, well, coming up on 1 o'clock, I'm gonna bounce.
Oh yeah, look. Even if like if Fanatic of the Mogus is the creature that you're bouncing and playing all the time, you're just instantly killing everyone. Artifacts. So, that costs 1 and 3. So this prevents all. Yeah, so you have something that's close to it, but what I'm giving you is a completely free option. You just tap 2 creatures, and since your commander is making creatures too, that help you get the other creatures. Like really, you're only tapping 1 creature to get a free creature. And then if you have mana echoes in play, you can do even more crazy stuff with your colorless mana. Dude, I'm telling you, that sounds like a fun combo to run. And the fact that it says didgeridoo, I mean, that's a game winner. That's a game changer, some would say. But Tim is right. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I have to deliver pizzas for 8 hours for the last time. Yeah, Cryptic Gateway. It's a 5-mana artifact, and it says tap 2 untapped creatures that share a type, and then you can put a creature into play from your hand that share a type with the tapped creatures. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, it's been a pleasure. Thank you all for coming on by, and I hope we get to see you again tomorrow. Deuces!